Minnesota.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oops.
Okay.
Yeah, so game one, going to start on Beachville. I don't. Oh, Dolphin Shoals. Let's go. Sorry, I don't know what the music pack for this is, actually. I was left in the dark. Yeah, the biggest thing we're going to see here is whether or not Helix is good at getting low percent, like, gimps. And Nave's going to try to play, like, a little more aggressive in the center and then be, like, cautious when there's unsureties off stage when he's the one on offense.
One of Nave's biggest strengths is playing to the center and using Zero Suit's top-tier mobility to get away with stuff like that.
And that time we just see Nave saying pretty early on, you're not going to get away with like lazy attempts to grab ledge here.
I personally think that's one of the biggest keys in the Sonic matchup is conditioning the Sonic to think that the spin dashing at a certain angle is correct.
Yeah.
And then wave dash back, just punish.
Right, and then like also if you can just make them uncomfortable with their recovery when Sonic typically has a very strong recovery, can really be damning to the Sonic player.
So like there, it's all about finding the angle that the Sonic wants to approach center stage from.
They're hanging out.
Yeah. Maybe doing the K on.
I don't know what's going on. They're just jamming out the Dolphin Shoals, and I don't blame them actually.
Oh, is this the one with the saxophone solo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Turn my mic up, Jack.
Jack's gone, dude.
Yeah, we're alone now.
We're stream runnerless.
I want to see how many times Helix falls for that.
A lot. All right, so.
That was a nice up B out.
Oh! I don't know if that was supposed to be an up
sick.
smash or a fall through up air.
Okay, see, Nave already cutting off the upper avenue.
Yeah.
I find that a lot with a lot of Sonics where it's like they either go low or high first. And if you can cut off that choke point, then it really kind of mitigates how good his recovery is vertically.
Yeah, and earlier there you saw Nave with the correct call on the tech roll in with the down smash, but he did just get done playing against like Sheik in doubles, so I'm sure he's like, the tech's going to be faster. Because Sonic,
yeah, there's always that calibration window.
While he's a fast character, he's a brawl character, so his tech rolls tend to be a little
lackluster.
Yeah, lackluster is a good term.
Oh, see that movement just quickly taking center?
Yeah.
That's so key. I mean, why bother with Sonic's great dash dance when you can just
no jump
cut
on the
him
Sonic,
off.
no jump on the Sonic. Wait it out.
Nice.
He needs to spin dash. That's it.
Yeah.
That was very, very good coverage there. Good paralyzer shot, too, to recognize that he needed to start his down B there to get the right amount of horizontal like range forward.
Yeah, yeah.
That was just very practiced Sonic edge guarding, I'll say.
Yeah. That's big. Shay and I were talking in the car ride up. That's a thing that is an important skill for any PM player, is knowing how Sonic works.
Yeah, it's just like, well, if he down Bs, he has his jump.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So you're like, well, you have to really pay attention to when he uses his double jump and look for the rings, because if you don't know, the ambiguity becomes so potent that a lot of times Sonic can just make it back for free.
Yeah. Oh, I like that call out. He knew that Helix was going to be coming down off the platform.
Oh, yeah.
To quote Wild, a lot of Sonics, when they know their spinning isn't working, their solution is to spin faster. So it'll be interesting to see if Helix can make that that adaptation, or if Nave is going to continue to outmaneuver him. See, like there, I like that overshoot high by Helix to get out of range of the down smash, but that should do it.
The thing I'm not seeing from Helix that would definitely improve his gameplay is he's trying to find all of his openings out of spin dash, and he's not going for any grabs, which is just going to be detrimental to how he finds his openings, because while spin dash is a good move, Zero Suit is pretty wiry, and she also has her down B to kind of like escape.
She's a Looney Tunes character.
Yeah, if you have like a sloppy opening, versus grab, which is just I'm up throwing you. Here it comes.
Yeah, yeah. I have guaranteed percent here.
I don't know if I agree with the stage.
I actually don't either. No.
With the way Helix is playing, if he starts grabbing more, maybe it's okay. But he's been using so much spin dash that you're anticipating him to want platforms to kind of alleviate pressure and also like mix up where he's approaching from. So yeah, I'm definitely suspect of the FD pick.
Do you think that Sonic's dash dance game is viable enough to keep up with Zero Suits?
Yeah, just because his whiff punish zone is very good because of dash acceleration.
Right.
So while his dash dance isn't great, he can also just kind of like do a shorter dash dance from a farther range. So it's less about like, I think you're finally in my range, and more like, I'm going to move forward and try to assume space.
Yeah.
And Sonic can try to be tricky in that way of like ambiguously, like, am I defensively or offensively trying to dash dance you right now?
I see, yeah. Just because it's so
Because he
hard
can just
to
go
pick
into
out.
he can just go into a full run. All right.
Nave holding center stage, letting Helix have a bit of space.
Helix had good spacing on that forward air too. I didn't expect him to get grabbed right there, but he did it a little high, so that might have been his undoing. Ooh. Yeah.
Something I want to point out, because Helix was doing it earlier, that I'm not sure a lot of players in the chat will be familiar with, is when Sonic up throws you, one method of counterplay that I learned from Wild is to slight DI like up, so that when he down airs you, you SDI behind him.
Yeah.
And then it's the Sonic player's responsibility to tap side B. Side B the other way on reaction. But, I mean, by then you've already given them more responsibility than, oh, I can jab reset and grab him here.
Yeah, they're not just doing the dumb.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's all about opening up what the other person needs to do.
I can't believe he got Rard sweet spot Nair and it didn't kill at 138. Nair is such a strong move on sweet spot for Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at this point, it's looking pretty brutal for Helix.
Great coverage.
He's out of crouch cancel range, which means he can't really crouch grab on a fresh stock.
I like the rising up air, though. Players who aren't familiar, you can SDI Sonic's up air like Fox's. It's kind of weird, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
Nave shaking his head like, I can't believe you just did that.
Yeah, he was like, that was
That was, oof.
a little sloppy edge play there.
Ouch.